Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Today you find me in the sunny Peak District where I'm going to be comparing two tents, the OEX V2 and its counterpart, the ultra lightweight version. First thing first, let's talk about weights of the tents. This bad boy that I've already shown in one of my last videos weighs in about 1.6 kilos. And actually the ultralight version, you're only paying for 715 grams, which is absolutely nuts. And you can see actually why you would choose to take something like that on a wild camp where you're trying to pack down a little bit lighter. Whilst I set up the tents, let me talk about waterproofing. The Phoxx One Ultralight is made from ripstop nylon and is rated at 1500mm hydrostatic head on the fly sheet and 3000mm on the ground sheet, which offers good protection but may not be as resilient in extended heavy rain. I think you consider the Phoxx One to handle wetter, harsher conditions. There we are, that took me 8 minutes and 45 seconds. Pretty good. This is like my proper first attempt setting it up outside. I reckon I could easily get that time down to just 5 minutes. So let's reset it and let's go for the other tent straight away. Okay. The Phoxx One has a robust polyester fly sheet with a 5000mm hydrostatic head rating, making it incredibly waterproof and well suited for tough conditions. It also has taped stitching to help it battle through the Great British weather. Whew. 7 minutes 40, not too bad, not too shabby. I think there's a few things that I might have missed, but I say that one roughly takes you about 8 minutes while rushing. So let's just quickly talk about price. If you buy a £5 membership with Go Outdoors, it will last you 12 months, which will bring down the price from the OEX Phoxx One Ultralight tent from £310 to just £170. And the same again for the OEX Phoxx One 2 tent from £165 to just a mere £65. Now I'm going to show you what it's like to get into each of these tents. I think my initial reaction actually from having the ultralight up is that this already is much taller than this one, which if you see my previous video that I'll show here, you'll see that I had quite a lot of issues as someone who's 6'2" getting into such a small tent. Looking inside the OG Phoxx One, there are two places you can store your gear. One is on the opposite side to the door, and the other is where the door shuts. I found that generally I could fit my bag on the one side and all my other gear either inside the tent or on the other side next to the door. The ultralight version has more storage space in the tent itself. However, the only other storage space is in the doorway. So in both tents, if it's raining, you might run into wet gear issues. Wow. What I would point out now that I've done the full setup is that I don't think you could possibly use this tent without the tarp, just because if it was raining right now all my stuff would be getting wet. It's only got this very small vestibule area out here, which if I do a top down you can see is not protected at all by the cover, and obviously you could just have all the cover back, but that's a little bit annoying when it's such a small tent. One of the main issues that I have with the ultralight tent is that if there's a high moisture night outside, then the inside and the outside of the tent do tend to touch. As you can see here, this has led to my gear getting a bit wet, and for the price of £185, I would expect a little bit more from this style of tent. Actually, after looking at Alex's tent from last night, his inner has got incredibly wet as well. So I think actually it's highly likely that we just had some very moisture kind of strong conditions last night. And so maybe the tent would fare much better in better weather. But let me know in the comments, which tent would you choose? Would you choose the ultralight version, or would you choose the original OEX Phoxx One V2? Personally for me, I think that this tent is definitely staying in my repertoire, and I'm going to be using this throughout the whole of spring and summer on kind of some more of those lighter camps when I can just go out and not worry about moisture. And actually I am going to be giving the OEX Phoxx One away. What I'd like you to do is, if you like, comment which tent you would like on this video and subscribe to the channel, and then also head over to my Instagram, which is Jamie__outdoors, and follow me there, and I'll also put up another post there where you can comment.